What's good? This is Just John O, and today I'm here to talk about the funny topic of your one day compared to your day one. So, day one would always be something that I would suggest for myself personally because this isn't really about self help or self improvement. It's just about my personal journey and me trying to grow in general as a person and then share that experience with others. But specifically, I'd rather be on day one compared to having a 1 day experience, but I can see both sides of the coin, right? Or each side of the coin, right? So, specifically, the 1 day example could be you working really hard. Let's just say you want to lose a lot of body fat at the gym, right? So, what I would say and suggest for myself is I can have that one vision or imagination of myself being in a perspective of saying, one day I will get to that, and one day I will actually positively get to that exact body fat that I want to see myself at. But I can also see the negative side to it, and majority of it would actually be perceived as negative because when I was saying day one compared to 1 day, the 1 day could always be something that you're envisioning you see yourself at, a place you see yourself at, but you can never actually get to that place and you can never actually accomplish that said goal. But what I noticed is with day ones, right? Day ones are always good because you could always start over and refresh. Hopefully, you're in a perspective of where your day one is not you starting from scratch, right? Because maybe you want your day one to be something that, let's just say you've been making progress somewhere in life, and you actually want to see that your day one would be you just picking up the ball where you dropped it, or starting where you left off. Not necessarily restarting in general, or just starting something new overall. Because think about it, if you actually have a day one, let's just say you want to start your day one, like I was talking about, uh, where it was an example of bringing up the gym, your day one could actually hinder you because you could actually be discouraged to even go in general. You might actually have way too much, what I would say would be what I was talking about earlier, which was body fat. You could have way too much body fat, and you could always screw yourself up in that scenario because you could be like, oh, I don't really want to go. It's gonna take like, cause what I heard and what I noticed, right, was it doesn't take 6 months or 5 months to actually get the ideal body you want if you are starting from day one, but it does take a couple of years, right? And think about it. So I started my gym journey a couple years ago, but I only started consistently going a couple months ago. Now, if on day one, this is what happened to me specifically. A lot of things were going negative for me in the perspective of having the mindset of actually starting to begin with. And actually, at that point, I'd say my 1 day perspective was actually keeping me going, and it was keeping me motivated, and it made me have the will to push through all the excuses you would have in the stages of having a day one perspective. But then my 1 day, which was okay, 1 day I will be a couple months into this, and then 1 day I will be hopefully a couple years into it, right? And that's where I would say, if I had to pick personally, I'd say they're both positive and negative, and there's good and bad to both of them. But I'd rather, overall, which would be surprising, I'd rather you be on your 1 day perspective less than your day one, because I think your day one is always a fresh start, and it's always a way to get after something new. Anyways, this is Just John O. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.